Hello, Brandon here, and today I'm going to be playing Driving School Simulator. This is going to be awesome. I've already played it a little bit, so I got the hang of it. I know what I'm doing, to a degree, kind of, a little. Okay, let's go ahead and get going. Let's see, city night, outside, not highway. I'm not going to play on the highway because that's way too hard. We're going to go ahead and do... we'll do it. We'll do the, like the town. Okay, so I left off on level 3. I've done a good number of these so far. So, I know what I'm doing. To a degree. Kind of. And go ahead and buckle up for safety. Okay, our seatbelt is on. Car waiting behind us. Okay, let's go. So the speed limit is 90 kilometers an hour. Now, I didn't really know there was a first-person mode until like 10 years later. So, yeah, I'm not very good in first person, as we can see. Oh my god, okay. It actually takes off points for every single little baby thing. So, which is kind of annoying. And I don't know what country we're in. Probably some European country by the license plates. But I don't think it's legal to have just a license plate that says driver school unless it's like custom. Now, we don't have to stop at the stop signs, just so you know. This game, I mean, we are in a... You can actually set it up in the settings, and I set it up for an English-based gameplay. So, we are based in either England or America, or any other country that speaks English. So, the word stop in every single language means stop. However, in this game, it means go as fast as you fucking can. No one gives a shit. Same thing with the yield signs. And like back there wasn't even a road sign. So like how the hell do you know who has the right of way? You don't. And I just am skidding out here. So for this to be a driving simulator game, it's more like let's teach people how not to drive simulator game. And I'm not really sure what they were going for here, or why they even made this game, if it's not even realistic. Because, I mean, like, come on. Oh, shit, okay. And yeah, don't even ask for their insurance information. Let's just drive off here. Perfect driving school directions going on. Okay. So, I like the first-person view. I will say that. I'm waiting till we get to a good example of what I basically mean by people just do not follow the traffic laws. The AI does not follow... They do not follow the traffic laws whatsoever. Like, here's an example. The speed limit's 70 kilometers per hour. They go 60 kilometers per hour. Look, now it's going to 90, which I believe is the fastest other than on the freeway in this game you can go. And they don't go anywhere near the frickin' speed limit. And I start to get road rage and just go around them. But it's okay, we have a dotted lane road, which... Again, I'm not 100% sure what country we're in. European country, like I said, due to the license plates, because American license plates don't look like that. So, in America, and I would assume most other countries, they would define a one-way street from a two-way street. And these roads are not defined. They have white dotted lines, which in America, white dotted lines, and probably other countries, means it is a one-way street, and you can... go into any lane you want to without any whatsoever, you know, because it's a one-way street. So, I selected American in the home menu. So, I would expect at least put a yellow fucking line down the road, not a white dotted line. And I know a lot of countries are different, and I'm not familiar with the European traffic laws. However, I would assume that it's pretty common for most countries, when you have a dotted yellow line, or sorry, a dotted line of any color, it either means you can pass, or it's a one-way street. In America, this would be a one-way street. If it was a dotted yellow line, that would mean it's a two-way street, yet you can only pass when it's clear on the other side. but it's probably different in the European countries, so I'm not going to necessarily hate on the game for just that, because I don't know. Anyways, why is every single fucking game in this road a passing lane? Every single road in this game is a passing lane. I do not get why that is. And also, if you go like 1 kilometer over the speed limit, like 91, that considers you a speeding. Which, when I took my driving test way back when, the bitch I had who was giving me my driver's license was literally a bitch. I went, okay, so the speed limit was 40 miles an hour. I went 41 miles an hour, okay? She took off for that. She took off points for me going 1 mile over. 1 fucking mile. Like, she can control a car that well. No one, unless the car has cruise control, which it did, but I wasn't allowed to use it. Unless a car has cruise control, you cannot maintain a steady speed of 40 miles per hour, because they take off if you go too slow, they take off if you go too fast, so basically they think you're a fucking robot. In America, if you're not aware, you actually go to the DMV, and a state person, see, look, we're turning left here, okay, a state person who works for the DMV gives you, well, at least in South Carolina, that's how it works. They give you your driver's license based off a test. And look, I'm apparently speeding because the speed limit is 50 miles an hour. Look, there's a bitch walking on the side of the road, middle of nowhere, or man. So, you know, it just... I will agree that this game is realistic on taking off points for every single little diddly dot you do wrong, because in real life, they're that much of assholes. I can guarantee you that. And I'm pretty sure everyone else would agree with me. And they failed another guy. Look, here's an example of how no one stops and there's no signs. Another guy who was taking a driving test the same day as me, they failed him because they said he didn't look at the road correctly. Which, I don't know. They just, I don't know. I guess they're assuming things. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the main menu. And we are going to choose a different car. And we are going to choose city driving, so I can basically show a little bit in more detail of how people do not follow the traffic laws in this game. I know traffic laws are different wherever you go. However, generally, traffic law... Oh, sorry, my seatbelt's not on. Oh my god, we're gonna die. We're going 10 kilometers an hour. Shit. Okay, look, the yield sign doesn't even say yield on it. Wrong blinker. I haven't even approached... Look, I'm not even over the goddamn line yet. So... And we're just coming out of a parking lot, okay? So, look, okay, the roads are empty. Look, let's just leave our blinker on here. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay, so at least there's yield signs and stuff here. Okay, so, guy walking across the street. We're gonna make our way up here, and I'm going to attempt to show y'all. Y'all, how I... Okay, I don't know what any of these street signs mean. I think that means no parking. Like I said, I'm not from Europe. I'm from America. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm wrong blinker. Okay, I'm sorry. We do have roundabouts. And traffic circles is what they're called. Is what they are called in America. Probably there too, I don't know. We have those in America as well, so I'm familiar with those. Okay. Like you see how this is a two-way fucking or a one-way street? See how there's white dotted lines in the middle of the street? That means one-way street. So this would be correct. This would be 100% correct because it is... Did I do something wrong? Because the thing's right here, whatever. Oh yeah, and when you go past a green light, it counts as wrong, by the way. Watch. Okay, so if you're turning at a green light, and whoever invented these frickin' speed limit signs, look, it goes from 30 to 50 in a goddamn bus zone. And look at all these mother frickin' cars. Oh, look, that guy's parked in front of the hydrant. I'm pretty sure it's a universal law that you can't park within a certain amount of feet from a fire hydrant. I'm pretty darn sure. Or a bus stop, which just all these assholes have done. All these motherfucking assholes have done. Look, we got 50 points from that. Oh, okay. And we are going to go into another city mission. So I can kind of show in a more detailed way that people just... Oh my god, I forgot my seatbelt again. Okay? Again. Look, see how this is a dotted white line, basically meaning you can go in between the lines, and then it's a solid white line in between, which in America it's a solid yellow line, but solid white line, yeah, it's probably like that in Europe or whatever. I don't know. Might not be, might. And look, those assholes don't even know how to drive. They're hitting the frickin' curb. But, it, you know, like I was saying with the line, at least it's a solid line because that tells me this is a two-way street. Do not pass the line. I don't know what that... See, look, they're not following the goddamn traffic laws. Unless they had a magical green light crossing. Okay, so if I turn at a red light, we will see... Oh, sorry, I'm speeding. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I went 5 miles over. Okay, here's an example. This will probably... Now, I'm not sure if we turn... Yeah, we're gonna turn on our signal here. Oh, see those assholes? Look, they don't see the fucking red light. What the hell? I would assume that's not that hard to code. Here's the code. See red light at intersection, because they obviously already have this coded, because when I run a red light, it knows. So, for the AI... Just frickin' put, if red light, do not cross the same line. What? Brad said he could. Brad's a coder. He codes games, and he said that it's possible, and he could make that code. So obviously, and I've seen other games where that is obviously possible. So